Good afternoon, friends. This is David welcoming you back to Zone 5B in the southwest suburbs of Chicago, Illinois, where the weather outside is just plain nasty. We had a threat of tornado with some hail earlier in the week. Today it's about 40 degrees out there and just cold and rainy. And we are actually expecting snow and more severe storms. But as always, my mind and my heart are someplace warmer. So I wanted to share with you our weekly garden update to show you how things are growing here inside. So I've mentioned before, I'm planting sweet potatoes, and the way you plant sweet potatoes, as I showed you, and let me show you again, is to take a sweet potato and to half bury it in potting soil, keep it nice and moist and warm, and eventually the sweet potatoes will grow these little plants. These plants are called the slips. And that is what you put in the ground to grow sweet potatoes. This season, my sweet potato slipping has been really, really, really good. So I've already pulled these off of those same sweet potatoes, and I now have those in just a cup of water to help the roots develop and wait for that warmer weather. And then the potatoes are still growing more for me, which is just absolutely amazing. If we take a look over my other method of sprouting those sweet potatoes, which is have the sweet potato just resting in a jar of water, is also starting to work. You can see the slips forming there. A little bit farther to the side, I have tomato plants and peppers in here that I started. My chitting potatoes are still doing pretty well. The chits aren't getting overly large, but that's a-okay. I do have some carrots that have sprouted in there. And up top, in my fancy planter, I have one gigantic tomato that I'm going to have to pot up, and a lot of peppers that are also coming to size. And then down here, under my new grow light, I have more tomatoes that have sprouted. If you watched my last short video last week, this is going to be my single seed challenge cup, and nothing has sprouted just yet in there, but things could be popping up at any point. And if you hear background noise, it is because my automated fans are coming on, and that helps strengthen the plants and also helps dry the soil for the ones that aren't planted. But the biggest growers are actually over here in the starter tray. I just started this late last week, and I already have sunbright bell peppers sprouted here, some of the Wapsipinicon peach tomatoes, groundswell tomatoes, delicious giant tomatoes, and even a banana legs tomato have all sprouted already. This is just my seed starting mix, which this year, in addition to the Jiffy mix, which I've always liked, I went with the Sungrow Black Gold seedling mix, and I really, really like this. It's a very fine material, very few big pieces in there, and I've just really, really had some good luck with this stuff this year. And then most impressive over here are the things that I've shown you before that are just doing really, really well. This is my cabbage that I am growing. You see, get that on camera, my cabbage. My iceberg lettuce is doing really well. And check out this Kellogg's breakfast tomato plant. So you see, it is just really, really thriving. Under the grow lights, in this room, under the proper conditions, you can grow amazing starter plants that rival the starter plants that you could get if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's or any big box store or garden center in a month or so. I have so many tomatoes started, and I, of course, have so many more that I am trying to start. And then, again, my proud little moment. This is that bonsai tree that I don't remember which one it is because the label absorbed the moisture, but it is also doing really, really well. So again, things can grow even when outside is so unwelcoming for the growing season. I have gotten a number of new grow lights. These grow lights are the $40 ones that I posted about last weekend. This one down here is a lot fancier, and I think it was like $80, but it comes with the wing sides that can be adjusted, and it has a fan unit already built in, and it can be programmed on the app. So it's completely hands-off once you get it set up. You set the timer, it'll come on when you want it to, go off when you want it to, and same with the fan that's on there. So that's been really, really impressive for me this year. And then let's take one quick look at what else we have growing on here. We do have my blood orange tree, and over here, my Meyer lemon tree, and my tomatoes that, again, these two I'm growing strictly inside, and if you look in the back, you do see 2 tomatoes already forming, and more flowers on the branches out here. If you're going to grow tomatoes inside, you do want to agitate those flowers to help the pollen get to the right spot. So coming in and giving it a little shake, or having a fan blowing on it, or using a little electric toothbrush on the back of it will help in that department. And then you see my cucumbers are doing really, really well as well. I'm actually going to have to lift that grow light up because that first cucumber is already touching the light. So this is just a small example of what's possible even in the colder areas like Zone 5B in southwest suburbs of Chicago, Illinois. Get a grow light, get some heating mats or a warm location, or if you have a south-facing window that gets enough regular sunlight, you can do the same thing. We use humidity domes to help keep the moisture in there while the seeds are germinating. Once they sprout, we take them off of heat mats or turn the heat mats down. We take that humidity dome off, and before you know it, you have tomatoes growing like this. So this is just our update for Saturday, March 14th, 2026. Things are growing really well, and I couldn't be much happier than I am today. I'm going to up-pot some of my tomatoes that are ready for bigger containers, like these in the tray. Those will be up-potted. I will move things around to make more room for what I'm going to have growing. And then I will continue to scheme and plan and design for the coming spring. So I'm going to end the video here with a little video clip I filmed while I was outside to show you guys the changes that are coming outside for my growing area. Hey guys, it's David, and I just want to take a quick second to show you what we're doing here in the garden this year. So when we had our warmer weather, we came out here and we extended my garden fence. It used to end right here, where you see the color difference in the mulch, and now it's going to go all the way to the fence. And then I did order a yard of mulch, and we mulched off the areas that we're now going to be using. My idea is to have my grapevines strung up along the fence, and my grow bags, which my potatoes and sweet potatoes grow in, to be in this new mulched off area. And then over here, where my chickens have actually softened the ground quite a bit, I want to till it up and grow squash and pumpkins. So again, it may be freezing cold out here. We may get snow here in the next day or so, but the planning for the garden never ends. Stay tuned to see what this looks like when the warm weather hits. I thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. It helps my videos get to more people. Hit the subscribe button so you know when I'm going to post my next video. Thank you guys, as always, for taking your time and watching. for listening to me ramble on. I hope you all will grow with me. Remember, never stop growing. To grow a little every day. And I hope to see you guys back here again real soon on Come Grow with David A. Have a good weekend. Stay warm. Stay safe. Get out there and start growing.